Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Brothers and sisters, welcome to our class. And we start now our session today. Today we are going to study lesson number 9. We did briefly, but very quickly last time. We had time. But today, inshallah, I'll go in detail, slowly, and explain you everything. Now, the method of Dr. Abdurrahim in explaining the Arabic language is that in his book, every lesson introduces a new concept. So lesson number 9, the concept of adjective is introduced here. And it's very interesting, not difficult, and I'll explain to you. The first thing is, what is adjective? What is adjective, my brothers and sisters? Adjective is a noun. So in other words, all adjectives are noun. Adverbs are noun. Adjectives are noun. Adjective is a noun which describes the quality of a person or a thing. It describes the quality of a person or a thing. New book, old man, young boy. These are the qualities being described. The noun qualified is called man'ut. Adjective is called naat. It can be called sifat also, but we will only call it naat in this our sessions. Later on, you will get used to sifat also, same thing as naat. And the noun qualified, the noun that the adjective qualifies, it's called man'ut. So whenever there is a naat, there has to be a man'ut. But in our session, in the beginning, I'll show you where the man'ut is, but later on, inshallah, we will only describe naat. We won't have to describe man'ut. It's not necessary. Now, brothers and sisters, we have to understand one thing. Do not be overwhelmed, because I'm going to repeat this over and over again. This session, next session, the next few sessions, till you become very proficient. That is my aim, that you should all become very proficient in understanding the dars. This is important, my brothers and sisters. Naat and man'ut match in 3 things. So naat will match with man'ut. The adjective will match the noun qualified in 3 things. In gender, remember, gender, okay? And then if it is adjective is definite or indefinite, it will match with the man'ut. And the case ending, how it ends. Does it end as a marfu or mansub or majroor? It will match, the naat and man'ut will match. Keep that in mind. We are going to learn this. It's easy. It is interesting. Inshallah, you will love it. Now we start. Man hadar rajulu? Who's this man? What is the answer? Huwa Abbasun. This is a jumla ismiya. What is huwa? Mubtada. Abbasun khabar. I will be saying it briefly. Okay. Inshallah, you will be able to do it yourself later on. Abbasun tajirun. Abbas is a merchant. Abbas is a merchant. Okay, fine. Again, Abbas, Mubtada, Tajirun, Khabar. Then this next sentence is Abbasun, Tajirun, Ganiyun. So Abbas is your Mubtada, Tajirun is your Khabar, and what is Ganiyun? That is your adjective, not a rich merchant. Now you see, Tajirun is marfu, Ganiyun is marfu, they match. They are both indefinite. There is no al there, okay? And also same gender, same gender, fine. Hamidun Mudarrisun. Hamid is a teacher. Hamid, Mubtada, Mudarris, Khabar. And then Hamidun, Mudarrisun, Jadidun. So Hamid is Mubtada, Mudarris is Khabar. What is Jadidun? Is a not. So how will you translate? Hamid is a new teacher. Same thing. Watch how they match each other. Not. This is your not, and this is your man'ut. Ma haza, what is this? Hada tufahun. This is an apple. Okay, fine. Mubtada khabar. At-tufahu, that is your mubtada again. Fakihatun is a fruit. Okay, what kind of a fruit? Lazizatun, delicious. So here is lazizatun is your not. And fakihatun is your manut, but we don't say manut, we won't say manut. We'll only say tufahun, mubtada, fakihatun, khabar, lazizatun, not. Now, if you see here, we have fakihatun, tun, and then it matches. The not matches, the adjective matches. Lazizatun, tun. They match, you know. That is to be understood later on, very soon, inshallah. All these things will become your second nature. You will have no problem. You will be so happy to say all these things and also happy to see that you understand. And that way we will then go to the Quran, you will understand everything. Ma zalika, what is that? Zalika, that is ismu ishara, lil ba'id, far. That is a usfurun. Usfurun, my brother and sister, is a sparrow. Okay, small bird. Now, al-uspuru, mubtada. What is tairun? Khabar. Now, describe the tairun. It is a small bird, sagirun. So sagirun is a not. Tairun is manut, but we won't mention that, okay, because sagirun is qualifying tairun, describes tairun, that it is a small bird. Now, this is a very beautiful sentence, my brothers and sisters. Al-arbiyatu, Arabic. Okay, what about Arabic? Mubtada, I wrote down mubtada. Lugatun, khabar, sahalatun. That is your not. Again, you see lugatun, tun, sahalatun, tun. So what is it? Arabic is an easy language. So easy is qualifying the language. Inshallah, you will understand. We have more here. This is a beautiful sentence. Al-Arabiyatu same mubtada. Lughatun khabar. What is the news about Lughatun? It's Jamilatun. Arabic is a beautiful language. I agree 110%. Now, next one, Ammarun Talibun. Ammar is a mubtada. Talibun is your Talibun is your khabar, and Mujtahidun is your naat, adjective. Ammar is a hard-working student. This is a nice word. We must remember it. Mujtahidun. Make it muannas of mujtahidun. All you have to do is add ta marbuta there. Mujtahidatun. It will come in the lesson. Mujtahidatun. Mahmudun. Mahmud. Mubtada is a student. Talibun. But Mahmudun, Talibun, Kaslanu. Mahmud is a lazy student. Okay? So look at Kaslan. There is no tanween. And it is, they should match each other, but they are matching in one thing, they are both indefinite. They are both indefinite and they are both in the same gender. I will explain you about Kaslanu soon. Man anta? Who are you? Ana talibun. Anta talibun jadidun? Are you a new student? Naam, yes. Ana mubtada. Talibun khabar. And what is jadidun? Adjective, not. So that's the way we will inshallah describe it. I hope you understood. We did last time, but today I did it more in detail. Now, we are ikra waktub, means read and write. You got to read it loudly with your family members, with your children, with your wife. And then write. Writing is most essential. If you will write, I promise you, I assure you, my brother and sister, you will succeed. If you won't write, brother, then sooner or later you will drop out, because there's only so much your mind can absorb. Your mind can absorb more and more if you keep on writing more and more. Now, my brothers and sisters, I ask you something simple grammatical analysis. Now, I'm doing this grammatical analysis. Dr. Abdurrahim doesn't say to do it. I say to you from my own experience that this will make you very strong, inshallah. Muhammadun, what kind of a sentence is that? It's a jumla ismiya because it starts with a noun. Muhammadun mubtada. What is talibun? Talibun is khabar. What is qadimun? Is a naat. Muhammad is an old student. Muhammad is an old student. أَذَلِكَ الرَّجُلُ مُدَرِّسٌ جَدِيدٌ. That man, is he a new teacher? La. That guess is totally wrong. La. Huwa mubtada. Tabibun, he is a doctor. Tabibun, and Jadidun is a new doctor. So this Jadidun is a naat. So this is how in the beginning you will say mubtada, khabar, and naat. This is the way you will see. Haza darsun sahlun. I agree with that. Haza mubtada. Where is the khabar? Darsun. What is sahlun? I have put in a highlight, different highlight. That's your khabar. No, darsun is the khabar. Sahlun is the naat. Abbasun, okay, mubtada. Tajirun is your khabar. And what is shahirun is your naat, adjective. What is the meaning of shahirun? Famous. Abbas is a famous merchant. Abbas is a famous merchant. Okay, Bilalun Muhandisun. Bilal is an engineer. Or what is the qualification of that engineer? Bilalun Muhandisun Kabirun. He's a great engineer. See here, Bilalun, Muhandisun, and Kabirun. They match with each other. They are both indefinite. They are both marfu, and they are same gender. So they match with each other. Al-Inkliziyatu. Look at it. Al-Inkliziyatu. English. Lugatun. The English language. No, that's not the way it will be. English is a difficult language. How will you translate? The English is a difficult language. Okay, difficult is your naat, language is your khabar. Inkliziyatu mubtada. What is lugatun? Is a khabar. And what is sabatun? Is an adjective. The English language is a difficult language. The English is a difficult language. Anta rajulun ganiyun. Are you a rich man? La. Ana rajulun fakirun. La. No. Ana mubtada. Rajulun khabar. Fakirun not. I am a poor man. Okay. Now this is a very beautiful sentence, my brothers and sisters. Watch it. How everything matches. We are here looking particularly in the matching of Naat Manut. They will match in gender. Al-Qahiratu, that is the city of Cairo. Madinatun. Kabiratun. Cairo is a big city. Madinatun is a city. Kabiratun is big. Kahiratu mubtada. Madinatun khabar. Kabiratun adjective, not. Anta mudarisun kadimun. Are you an old teacher? La. Ana mubtada. Mudarisun teacher, and jadidun is new. I am a new teacher. Okay. Hamidun talibun kaslanu. Is Hamid a lazy student? La. Huwa mubtada. Talibun khabar. And then mujtahidun is the naat. No, he is a hard-working student. Now, did you see one thing? That in Arabic, the noun that is qualified comes first, and the adjective comes later on, afterwards. But in English, the adjective will come first, and the noun qualified will come afterwards. If you translate, you see the difference. La, he is hardworking student. See, he is hardworking student. Okay, so this is how I will write down again. He is a hard-working student. See here, the adjective came before the student. Okay, so This is your adjective and this is your noun qualified. But in Arabic, it is the other way around. Huwa talibun mujtahidun. Talibun is a khabar and that is the noun qualified. And where is the adjective? Mujtahidun. Just keep it in mind. We don't have to worry about. I won't be asking you this question. Now, this is a beautiful exercise, my brothers and sisters. Very beautiful exercise. Fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives. So in other words, manut is given. These are all manut. And we have to find the naat, adjective. Now watch for it, my brother and sister. Khadijatu, talibatun. Khadija is a student. What kind of a student? What will you say? Khadijatu, talibatun, mujtahi, da, mujtahi, da, tun. You see, it matches. Talibatun, tun, tun, mujtahidun, mujtahidatun, tun, tun, tun. Okay? When we said Muhammadun, Talibun, mujtahidun. But Khatijatu, Talibatun, mujtahidatun. You'll have to understand this. And I have no doubt, after a little while, inshallah, you will become very proficient. Now you got to do it yourself, this. Khalidun, Tajirun. What will you say? Khalidun, Tajirun. We can say Ganiyun. Whatever you want to say, Ganiyun. You can say Shahirun, famous. Whatever you want to say. But it has to match. Then the adjective has to match the manhut, Tajir. Al-Arbiyatu, same thing again. Al-Arbiyatu, Lugatun, what will you say? Sahalatun. Lugatun, Sahalatun. You see, again same tun, tun, tun. Lugatun, Sahalatun. Arabic is an easy language. Al-Usfuru, that is the sparrow. Al-Usfuru, small bird. Tairun, okay, Tairun, okay, Saghirun. The sparrow is a small bird. At-Tufahu, the apple, Fakiyatun. So now the adjective has to match the manut. Lazi, Lazizatun. Did you get it, my brothers and sisters? At-Tufahu, Fakihatun, fruit. Lazizatun, delicious. Apple is a delicious fruit. Okay, my brothers and sisters. Ana mudarisun. Okay, what do you want to say? Do you want to say jadidun or kadimun or whatever you want to say? Ana mudarisun jadidun or ana mudarisun kadimun. Ana mubtada, mudarisun khabar, and then mudarisun khabar, and then jadidun. Muhammadun, fine, Muhammadun is mubtada. Tabibun is the khabar. Muhammad is a doctor. Now we want to describe that doctor. So we bring an adjective. You can say Muhammadun tabibun jadidun, Muhammadun tabibun kabirun, Muhammadun tabibun kadimun, Muhammadun tabibun shahirun, famous. So whatever you want to say, Muhammadun, Tabibun, Shahirun, famous doctor. Okay, brother. Al-Inkliziyatu, Lughatun, the English. Okay, and I put here a line so that we can translate properly. Mubtada, this is your khabar. And then Al-Inkliziyatu, Lughatun, Sabatun. The English is a difficult language. The English is a difficult language. Anta talibun, jadidun, or kadimun? A question, huh? Jadidun. Then we have here Al-Kahiratu, Madinatun, Kabiratun, or you can say Al-Kahiratu, Al-Kahiratu, the Cairo, Madinatun, Jamilatun, beautiful. Cairo is a beautiful city. Okay, I hope you understood everything. These are beautiful exercises, very simple, nothing complicated here. Now, my brothers and sisters, we come here. This next question. The next question is, fill in the blanks with nouns suitable to the adjectives. In other words, this is man'ut. Fill in the blanks with man'ut suitable to the adjective. So what will be here, my brother and sister? Al-Arbiyatu. What will you say? What will you say? She's Sahlatun. The man'ut has to be also in the same gender. So we will say Al-Arbiyatu Lughatun. Okay, Sahlatun. Right. Number 2, what do you want to say about yourself? Ana Mudarisun Kadimun, Ana Talibun Kadimun, Ana Tabibun Kadibun. Whatever you want to say. Right? Whatever you want to say. Let us say Ana Mudarisun. Sun Kadimu. Mudarisun Kadimu. Fine. Ammarun. Fine. Ammarun. What is Ammarun, my brother and sister? Ammarun. Let us say Tajirun. Ghaniyun. See, they are matching with each other. They are both masculine. They are both marfu. They are both indefinite. 3 things that we'll be looking when we understand Naat Manut. Ammarun, Tajirun, Ghaniyun. Ammarun is a rich merchant. Right. Haza, something is broken. So, well, the easy thing is to say Haza Kalamun, Haza Kalamun Maksurun. Okay, my brother and sister, here again we come. Faisalun, Talibun, Kaslanu. Faisal is a lazy student. Or I will say Faisalun Waladun. Waladun. Faisal is a lazy boy. That will be the translation. Faisalun is a lazy boy. Okay? Lazy boy. Now we come here something that is very interesting. See, now the main lesson, the theme of the lesson is Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to understand the concept of adjectives, naat. Whenever there is a naat, there is a noun which is qualified, which is called man'ut, you know. Now, here is something, there are some nouns which can come as an adjective or khabar, but they are on a special pattern that we won't go in detail now. Later on, when you become more strong, inshallah, I will explain you. Watch this. They are similar. The pattern, I don't want you to get that I want you to understand patterns now, but I will write down. Fa'alanu. Fa'alanu. Don't worry about it. Huh? Don't worry about it. I'm not expecting you to remember, but later on you will remember. Arabic is so organized, so systematic. It has got patterns. So that makes our job very easy to understand, you know, inshallah. Kaslanu, what is the meaning of kaslanu? Lazy. The same pattern. Kaslanu, jav'anu, atshanu, ghadbanu, mal'anu. What is jav'anu? Hungry. Atshanu, thirsty. Huh? This is hungry. What is atshanu? Thirsty. What is ghadbanu? Angry. And what is mal'anu? Something is filled up, full, filled to the brim, filled to the full capacity. Al-kubu, the cup, mal'anu, the cup is filled up. Okay. Now, ana jaw'anu. Are you with me, my brothers? I'm hungry. Now, I want you to understand that these nouns, they are all masculine. I have written here. These are all masculine. So the sisters in our class cannot say ana jawanu. No. The masculine, whether it's a boy or a husband or a brother, they can say ana jawanu. The boy who comes back, who returns home from school, he can tell his mother, ana jawanu. But the sister who returns at the same time to home cannot tell her mother, ana jawanu. No. She will say, what will she say? Ana jaw'a. So this is the feminine of the jaw'anu. Now, I'm only telling you just to make you understand and feel interesting in learning more. This is not explained now. Probably it will be explained in book 2, not now. See, Dr. Abdurrahim doesn't want to mix up. You know, he wants to make everything simple. Okay, so the feminine of Jav'anu or Kaslanu or Atshanu will be explained later on. We are only learning the masculine noun. Okay. Atshanu is 30. Ghadbanu, okay, fine. Angry, mal'anu, full. Ana jaw'anu. Anta jaw'anu, are you hungry? Huh? The mother can ask the boy, his son, her son, Anta jaw'anu, are you hungry? No, 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 he says, I'm not hungry. Ana atshanu, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. See? Ana atshanu. Now remember this, it is only with one dhamma. It's not tanween. So we will say this is diptote, or we can say in English, mamnoon min sarf, but don't worry, I'm not going to insist for you to know it. It will come later on and I'll emphasize it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just for your knowledge, I'm saying the girl will say, Ana jaw'a, I'm hungry. And when she's thirsty, she'll say, Ana atsha. See, they are on the same pattern. Do you see? Jaw'a. So what is the pattern? Fa'ala. But don't ignore it. You don't have to memorize it now. Ignore it. I just told you for your information. Okay. Limadha al-mudarrisu gadbanu al-yawm. Why is the teacher angry today? Do you know the answer? I think I can guess. But I won't say gadbanu. I will say, why is the teacher not in his happy mood today? I can say, maybe he had an argument with his wife before he came to the school. Okay, so this can happen sometimes. Okay, al-kubu, kubu is the cup. Kubu is the cup. The cup. What is mal'anu is full. Is full. Now you see, al-kubu, mubtada, mal'anu, khabar. Ana mubtada, jawanu, khabar. Ana atshanu, ana mubtada, atshanu, khabar. Okay? And al-kubu, mubtada, mal'anu is the khabar. I hope you understand it, my brothers and sisters. So we have here al-lughatu, language, shahirun, famous, Madinatu, city. Ta'irun is a bird. Al-yawmu, today. Kaslanu, lazy. Jaw'anu, hungry. Atshanu, thirsty. Mal'anu, full. Ghadbanu, angry. Al-sfuru, sparrow. And al-yawm, again, today, you can say. Now we come to, this is in two sections. Brothers and sisters, you will excuse me for just less than a minute. I want to drink some water, please. Alhamdulillah, I'm back, brothers and sisters. So I hope you are familiar with what we are studying. Now, my brothers and sisters, I cannot emphasize more. I cannot emphasize more to you about how much you have to study at home. It's up to everybody. If you want to really master the language, then you have to study more. But write. That's the only thing I can say. Writing was the key to my success. Writing was key to my becoming proficient in everything in Arabic language. Right. Aina al-mudarrisu? Okay, my brother, here is the answer. Huwa, that is your mubtada. Fil fasli, jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar. That is the phrase. Wa aina al-mudarrisul jadidu? Brother, here see, al-mudarrisu al-jadidu, definite. The ending. Where is the new teacher? Huwa, huwa inda. He is with the headmaster. Inda al-mudiri. So here, inda is your zarf. And al-mudiri is your mudaf ilayhi. I will write down here. Mudaf ilayhi. Fine. I had a question from a sister. She was a little confused because we did understand before that zarf will come as a mudaf. But then we don't say that. We know it, but we don't say it because the scholars think it is not necessary to say that it is mudaf because it's just understood that way. So inda is a zarf and al-mudiri is mudaf ilayhi. So if there is a mudaf ilayhi, there has to be a mudaf. So where is the mudaf? So it is a inda. It is the zarf that is your mudaf. We don't say zarf plus mudaf. We don't say that. So don't get confused. Don't get confused. Okay. So where is the khabar? Now this is, I want to emphasize this. Where is the khabar? Huwa mubtada inda zarf. And what will you say? Shibu jumla khabar. Shibu jumla khabar. Remember, I will be saying this, inshallah, you will memorize it. And then what is al-mudiri? It is mudaf ilayhi. That's the way, inshallah, you will analyze it. Okay, my brothers and sisters? Aina talibul jadidu. See, now I'm again here telling you here, al, you know, naat and manut, match in both ways. In three ways, in fact. They are definite, they are both marfu, case ending, and it's the same gender. Remember, inshallah. Zahaba ila al-maktabi, maktabati. Maktabati is a library. Zahaba ila al-maktabati. So what is zahaba? This is jumla failure. What is zahaba? Fi'lu madin. What is it? Fi'lu madin. Past tense. Okay, brother. The fail has come. What is our question? Fi'l ke saath saath fa'il chalta hai. So where is the fa'il? Mustatir. Mustatir. Hidden. Mustatir. So now, what is the estimation of that mustatir? Taqdiruhu huwa. And huwa goes to talib. Zahaba ila al-maktabati. How will you translate? He goes to the talib. He went to the library. So what is ila al-maktabi? Now you see in jumla failure, we don't say mubtada khabar. We just say fi'al fa'il. And ila al-maktabi, we will say only jar majrur. That's it. They are jar majrur. No more further explanation. needed. Fine. Now, here we have something that Dr. Abdurrahim is introducing to us. See, I want you to understand it. Relative pronouns, ismul mausula, relative pronouns. Allazi, here we have only allazi coming here. Relative pronoun allazi, referring to human beings, is translated as who. As who. Okay. If it refers to an animal or a thing, then it is translated as which. That will come later on, inshallah. Just keep that in mind. Allazi can be translated as a who, or it can be translated as which, depending on to whom it is being referred to human beings or to an animal or a thing. Fine. So we come here, my brother and sister. Man zalika rajulu, man zalika rajulu tawilu. See, a rajulu, a tawilu, tall man. Allazi who, kharaj al-ana min al-madrasati, who came out now, just now, min al-madrasati. Okay, here I will say something else to you again. Al-ana, al-ana, my brothers and sisters. What is al-ana? Now, just now. It is called zarfu zaman, adverb of time. Okay. Now again, you don't have to worry about memorizing it, because I will be saying these things again and again, inshallah. Who just came out of the madrasa school now, right now. What is the answer? Huwa mubtada, al-mudiru, khabar, and what is jadidu? Is the new headmaster. Not of mudir. No need to say manut, just not. Manil waladu sagiru. See here, small boy. Manil waladu sagiru. Allazi, who kharaj al-ana min al-fasli, who came out of the classroom right now, just now. Okay, now this is I wish you can do it properly. You can do it properly, inshallah. Huwa, what is huwa, my brother and sister? Mubtada. Mubtada. This is your, I will write down here properly. Ibnu. Wabnu. Hu, wabnu. That's how you will pronounce it. Ibnu. Huwa mubtada, and then ibnu is khabar. Plus, it is mudaf. And where is the mudaf ilayhi? Mudaf ilayhi. So what is the translation? He is the son of the mudir. Wabnu mudiri. He is the son of the mudir. Fine. And what is this jadidi? This is your naat. What is it? Naat. Now, do you see here? They match. How do they match? They both have al. They are both majroor, case endings, and they are both masculine. So the naat should match in case ending, indefinite noun, and it can match in gender. Inshallah. Please remember, inshallah. We have more here. Liman tilka sayaratul jamilatu. Now here we come here. It goes to the car. What is here? Mubtada. Lil mudiri. This is very important. What is lil mudiri? Li harf jar, al mudiri majroor. Li plus mudiru became li mudiri. Okay, it will become li al mudiri. So what is li mudiri? What is li mudiri? It belongs to the mudir. It belongs to the mudir. Fine. And what is this jadidi? To the new headmaster. So I want to analyze it now. Be careful, my brother and sister. Here we said mubtada, it goes to the sayaratu. Lil mudiri. What will you say? Jarun wa majrurun li mudiri jarun wa majrurun shibu jumla khabar. That is jarun majrurun shibu jumla khabar. It's a phrase. When I say shibu jumla, it means the phrase. It's the khabar. Fine. And then what is this jadidi? That is your naat. Naat for the mudir. Now, there's a rule of writing all these things, my brothers and sisters. See, when you have a definite noun, al-mudiru, and you want to put li, then this is the way it is lil mudiri. In other words, you eliminated the hamzatul wasal, and it became lil. It became lil mudiri. So I write down here al mudarrisu. Now add li to it. What will happen? You will say lil mudarrisi, belongs to the teacher. Lil. See, do you see here? This thing went away. Now, this is also explained in your book, and it will come quite often. So don't worry, I'll be repeating it and I'll be showing it to you, inshallah. Liman hazal kitabu al-kabiru. To whom this big book belongs to? Huwa lil mudarrisi. Does it belong to the teacher? Lil mudarrisi. See how it is written lil mudarrisi. Okay, lil mudarrisi. La. Huwa li. See? Li talibil jadidi. See? So look at this carefully, my brothers and sisters, how it matches. Li, and then comes at-talibi al-jadidi. Now see, you have to understand, because I'm going through all these things with one aim in my mind, that you should all become very proficient, that you should understand thoroughly, inshallah. And if you have any difficulty, then we have our videos on LQ Toronto. You can watch that also. So here, lit talibi. So I will say lit talibi. I write down like this. I write down like this. Lit talibi. So who made talibu? Talibi, it was harfshar, li talibi. And then jadidi, matches. Matches in, see, both have al, both are majroor, and both are masculine. You have to keep that in mind, inshallah. Huwa lit talibil jadidi. Do you see jadidi? Talibi jadidi. No. Aina milakatu sagiratu. There is the small spoon. There is the small spoon. Choti chamchi kahan hai? In Urdu we will say, oh, choti chamchi kahan hai? Okay. Here, what is here? Mubtada. See now here again, you see the thing that I want to emphasize, my brothers and sisters. Tu, al, and they match in gender. Milaka tu, that's a feminine. Sagira tu, feminine. Here, mubtada, fil kubi. It is in the cup. So what will you say now? Fil kubi, jarun, wa majrurun, shibu jumla, khabar. Inshallah, you will get used to shibu jumla. Say with me 3 times, shibu jumla, shibu jumla, shibu jumla. What is the meaning of shibu jumla? Phrase. There's a jumla there. It means it looks like a sentence, but it is not a sentence. It's a phrase. Right. Ainal kursiyu al maksuru. Where is the broken chair? Now again, I say to you, my brothers and sisters, look at it. Kursiyu al maksuru. Okay. Here both have al, and they are same gender, masculine. Huwa, what is huwa, my brother and sister? Mubtada. Hunaka. It is there. So what is hunaka? It's a zarfu makan. It's a zarfu makan. Now there are some zarf, they will not have mudaf ilayhi. They are independent. Hunaka, there. Huna, here. Hunaka, there. Also, al-ana, now, right now. There will be no mudaf ilayhi. So don't get gabrified. Some nouns will not have, some zarf, some adverb will not have mudaf ilayhi. Very few, very few. So 2 of them are hunaka, here, and al-ana, now, and maybe more will come. Huna, hunaka is there, huna is here. Now, let us do here. Read and write, my brothers and sisters. Read and write. At-tabibu. Do you see? Al here. Both way, al. Both are marfu. The new doctor. At-tabibu jadidu. If you literally translate it, you will say the doctor knew. But in English, it goes the other way, the new doctor. But in Arabic, at-tabibu jadidu. First, the noun comes, which is qualified by the adjective. Adjective comes afterwards. The noun qualified comes first. Okay. Fil mustashfa. The new doctor So at-tabibu is mubtada. What is al-jadidu? Not. Huh? This is your mubtada. And what is this? Not. Fil mustashfa, my brother. Now you should become proficient. Jar, majrur, shubu jumla, khabar. Shah. And waw harfu atfin. What is waw? Waw is harfu atfin. No. Conjunction. And. At-tabibul kadimu. See? At-tabibul jadidu. Wal-tabibu al-kadimu. The old doctor. Where is the old doctor? Fil mustawsafi. Fil mustawsafi. What is the meaning of mustawsafi? Clinic. Doctors have their own small office, clinics, you know. Next one, brother. Al-kalamu, al-maksuru. Are you with me? So what is al-kalamu? Al-kalamu, al-maksuru, the broken pen. The broken pen. Huh? Al-kalamu, mubtada. Al-maksuru, not. What is the khabar? Al-maktabi, on the desk. The broken pen is on the desk. So what is al-maktabi? Jar majroor. Shibu jumla, khabar. Fine. Now here is a nice sentence, my brother and sister. Al-mirwahatu, the fan, the ceiling fan. Mirwahatu, al-jadidatu. See here, al. Tu. And then ta marbuta here. Three things. Al matches with al, matches with dhamma, and matches with gender. Mirwahatu, jadidatu. So al mirwahatu is a mubtada, and jadidatu is not. Fine. This is a nice sentence, my brother and sister. You can ponder over it, write it, and figure out yourself also again and again. The new ceiling fan. Okay, what is the news about that? Fil gurfati. It is in the room. So fil gurfati is your majroor. Jar majroor shibu jumla khabar. And what about al-kabirati? This is the naat for gurfati. Huh? Big room. The ceiling fan, the new ceiling fan is in the big room. Huh? It's in the large room, you can say. So, fil gurfati is shibu jumla khabar. And then what will be this? This will be your naat. This also is a naat. Inshallah, you got it. Al-arbiyatu, al-lugatul arbiyatu. Now, here is a completely new sentence. I want to write both sentences here, inshallah, for you to understand. What is the translation of al-lugatul arbiyatu? I will write down here. The Arabic language. Arabic language. Now here is Sahlatun is your khabar. Is easy. The Arabic language is easy. Mubtada. What is this? Not. Al-lugatu al-arbiyatu. Not. Now the other sentence earlier that we studied, I don't want you to get confused. I want you to write it on your own, inshallah, or you will come across it You can write it now. I hope you are writing some notes, what I'm saying to you in a nice new notebook, or if you have the big book that we have got it for the Madina books, the new edition. Now here is I'm writing to you. So here it is al-lughatul arbiyatu. Now I'm writing al-arbiyatu. Here I say the Arabic language. I only say al-arbiyatu, only Arabic. What about this is your mubtada. There is the khabar, lugatun. And then I write down here again the same thing. Sah, sahlatun sah. Okay. Now do you see the difference, my brother? Al-arbiyatu, the Arabic is an easy language. Is an easy language. Do you see the difference? The Arabic is an easy language. Maybe right now, D also doesn't matter. Al-Arabiyatu, the Arabic is an easy language. And what was here? The Arabic language is easy. See the difference? The difference is this, that here the Arabic is mubtada. And here it came as a naat. Now, don't get overwhelmed or gabarified, my brothers and sisters. Write it down. Write it down and ponder over it. Ponder over it. And inshallah, you will understand. You will not get confused. And you will love it, inshallah. Fine, my brothers and sisters. Now, okay, so it continues. Number 5, number 6. Ana, fine, my brother and sister. What is ana? Mubtada. Fil madrasati. Okay. Fil madrasati jarun wa majrurun shibu jumla khabar. Thanawiyati. Thanawiyati is secondary school. So this is your Sanaviyati. Same thing, my brothers and sisters. T here. Majroor here. Al here. And now I am in the secondary school. I am in the secondary school. I will write down here. I am in the secondary school. Fine. Oh. Now, my brother and sister, this is Jumla Ismi. I'm not writing, but when Jumla Fi'liya comes, I want to write it and tell you. Zahaba. Fi'l has come. Okay? Fi'l ke saath fa'il chalta hai. Where is the fa'il? Fa'il is here. Fi'l ma'adin. Fa'il is rajulu. And what is this fakiru? This is the naat for rajulu. This is the fa'il. Okay, file, I write down here file, and this is your naat. Ilal waziri. Now you see, I am emphasizing, don't get confused, that shibu jumla will only come, my brother and sister, when we are talking about mubtada khabar. But when we are talking about fi'l and fa'il, shibu jumla, we cannot say, we only say jar majroor. So zahaba, fi'l, rajulu, fa'il, fakiru, naat for rajulu, ilal waziri, jar majroor. So what will be the translation? The poor man The poor man, fine, الرجل, went to the minister, to the minister. Okay, inshallah, to the minister. So again I say, ذهب في الماضي. الرجل فاعل. الفقير not. إلى الوزير جار مجرور. That's it. Nothing more than that. Fine. Same here. Jalasa. Though this is fi'al again. Where is the file? Is it there? Yes, it is there. Jalasa talibu. Okay. Is something saying about the talib? Yes, it is saying. Jalasa talibu. The new student sat. Where did he sit? Khalfa Hamidin. So what is khalfa? Again, we won't, this is not mubtada khabar business here. We'll say khalfa. What is khalfa, my brothers and sisters? I write down here. This is zarf, adverb, behind. What is the meaning of khalfa? Behind. Hamid. Okay, this is just says zarf. That's all. This is your zarf. Okay, I'll write down here zarf. Okay, what is hamidin? Hamidin is mudaf ilayhi. This is your behind zarf. And what is hamidin? This is your mudaf ilayhi. No, there is no need to say khalfa is a zarf wa huwa mudaf. No need to say. It is understood. If there is a mudaf ilayhi, there has to be a mudaf before it, which is the zarf. Okay, that's all to be understood. As-sikinul kabiru. As-sikinu is a knife. This is your jumla ismiya. Mubtada. What is it? Mubtada. What is the kabiru? Not. Okay, not. So the big knife. Hadun. This is your khabar. Sharp. Jiddan. Jiddan. Now this jiddan is not a not. It's not a not. It's very. So how will you translate? You will translate the big knife. The big knife is very sharp. That's all. So sharp is your khabar. Don't worry about jiddan. We are not going to do it now. Man hadal waladul kasiru. Who is this short boy? Who is this short boy? Waladu al kasiru. Short boy. My brothers and sisters. The short boy. Waladul kasiru. See now, again I want you to pay attention. It matches in three ways. Al, du, ru, waladu, kathiru, al, and then they both match in gender. They are both masculine. Okay, fine. Huwa, what is huwa? Mubtada. Wabnu, wabnu. This is your khabar. Wab plus mudaf. And mudarisi, what is mudarisi? Mudaf ilayhi. And what is jadidi? Not. Not for what? Mudaris. Not for mudarisil jadidi. Okay. He is the son. He is the son of the new teacher. He is the son of the new teacher. Inshallah, you'll remember it. Okay. We are going to do more here. Brother, this is very easy, very, very easy. Now these are the adjectives given in the bracket. These are all the adjectives. Note if the noun has al, the adjective should also have al. This is very important. If the noun has al, then adjective should be have. So ain al mudarisu, it has got al. So what will be jadidu? You tell me, my brothers and sisters. Think about it. Al mudarisu, al jadidu. Did you get it, my brothers and sisters? Inshallah. At-tajiru. So I have to write down al-kabiru. You have to write down in your book. Please get a nice book, which should be notebook, nice, good notebook, inshallah. Don't go to the dollar store, go to Staple or some nice place where you can buy a variety of things, And that should be your permanent homework book for book one. Book one. Then when we go to book two, you will have another notebook. And when we go to book three, you will have another notebook. That will be a very organized way of your doing all your homework. At-tajirul kabiru fisuki. So now these are all, my brother, questions we don't analyze. Forget about analyzing question. When we go in book 3, there Dr. Abdurrahim will teach us how to analyze questions. Okay. So at-tajiru mubtada. What is kabiru? Khabar. No. I beg your pardon. At-tajiru mubtada. What is kabiru? Not. Forgive me if I said something else. Yes. Not. At-tajiru mubtada. Al-kabiru not. What is fi suki? Jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Now here, my brother, this talibun, there is no al there. So what about kadimun? Should not have al there. Ana talibun kadimun. I am ana mubtada, talibun khabar, and kadimun not. Jalasat talibu. No, this jalasat talibu. This is jumla failure, my brother. Jalasa, fi'al, talibu, fa'il. And then it is at-talibu, so it will be al-jadidu. The new student sat behind, this is your zarf, Muhammad, then, mudaf ilayhi, because Muhammad came after khalfa, which is zarf. So khalfa, you can only say it is zarf, and we don't have to give anything more. Okay. Maybe let me take this away and put it here, khabar. Jalasa talibu. Talibu is the file, not behind Muhammadin. Muhammadin is mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf ilayhi. No mubtada khabar. This is jumla failure. Now here, tawilu. Fine. Manil waladul. What will you say? At-tawilu. Where is the tall boy? Allazi, who? Kharaj al-ana. Kharaja fi'al. This is your al-ana, now. Min al-fasli, who came out of the classroom. Fine, that's it. No more. You just translate. Who is the tall boy who came out of the class now? Who? We don't have to answer it. Ammarun, okay, waladun. No al here. So what will be Ammarun waladun? Kasirun. Ammarun waladun kathirun. Fine. Ammaru waladun kasirun. Fine. Huh? Ammar is a short boy. Faisalun, again, there is no al here. Faisalun, Tabibun, Shahirun. No al, not necessary, because Tabibun doesn't have al. Faisal is a famous doctor. Liman hadal sarirul al maksuru, because at sariru al maksuru. No, brothers and sisters, if you are studying for the first time, then I request you that you write. That's the way you will become strong. And if you are a student who is revising, again I request that it is better you write also. Even if you understand, write also. Now here, Haza kalamun. Haza kalamun. So there is no need for al here. So what will you say? Maksurun. Haza mubtada, kalamun khabar. What is maksurun? Naat. Mubtada, khabar, and naat. Aina sikkinu, as-sikkinu. Then what will you say? Al-hadu. Where is the sharp knife? Question we don't analyze. Where is the sharp knife? The only thing is that hadun is your naat for sikkinu. Liman hadihil sayyaratu, as-sayyaratu. What will you say? Al-jamilatu. To whom this new beautiful car, no, to whom this beautiful car belongs. Fine, my brothers and sisters. Now here, this is the same thing, an idea, ikra, read, only reading. No need to do more. Just read, my brothers and sisters. But translate. I would like you to translate. If Dr. Sahib doesn't say, but I want you to translate. الطالب الذي خرج من الفصل الآن من إندونيسيا. الطالب الذي, this is, I'll analyze it for those who can understand. This is your mubtada, and allazi is your naat. That's all. Kharaja, verb, min al-fasli, al-ana, min Indonesia. The student who came out from the class right now is from Indonesia. No, actually, I will write down something simple. I will say, Talibu min so that is the short. Talibun min Indonesia, the student from Indonesia. But here, a talibul lazi, the student who came out of the classroom now is from Indonesia. Okay? The English will be student is from Indonesia. Inshallah. You will understand, inshallah. Liman hadha al-kalamul jamilul ladhi ala al-maktabi. Now here, do you see here? No, I think we have to go to number 2. Al-kitabul lazi. So now this al-lazi, because the kitab is not human being, and it is a thing, so we will say which. The book which is on the maktabi lil mudarris. The book which is on the desk belongs to the teacher. Did you get it? I won't like to analyze it, it will confuse you. Al-kitabul lazi al-maktabi lil mudarris. The book which is on the desk belongs to the teacher. Liman hadha al-kalamul jamilul lazi al-maktabi. To whom this pen, beautiful pen, which is, to whom this belongs to whom this beautiful pen belongs to, which is on the desk. To whom this beautiful pen belongs to, which is on the desk. Now here is Al-Baytul Kabiru. Again, now in this example, the Allazi has come, the translation is which. Al-Baytul Kabiru, I'll write down here. The big house, Al-Baytul Kabiru, the big house, which is in that street. A big house which is in that street belongs to the wazir. Whether Dr. Sam only says to read it loudly. I try to give you a little explanation. I translated it for you. As-sariru, the bed, which is in the room of Khalid, is broken. Okay? As-sarirul lazi, the bed which is in the room of Khalid, fi gurfatil Khalidin maksurun. No, there's no need to analyze it. It can confuse you, my brother. But someday, similar sentence will come and we will analyze it. The bed which is in the room of Khalid is broken. Just read it, write it, okay? And try to understand if possible. Now we come here, my brother and sister. Baitu, Baitun, Jadidun. So what is Jadidun? Is the Naat. What is Al Baitu? Manhud. How will you translate? Baitun Jadidun, a new house. A new house. That's all. Fine. New words. Al-Maktabatu, this is library. Al-An, right now. Just now. Al-An, now. Or just now. Al-Mirwahatu, this is ceiling fan. Mustawsafi, Mustawsafu, Al-Mustawsafu. That is your clinic. Huh? Al-Madrasatu, we know school. Al-Wazir, we know minister. Shahirun, famous. Hadun, sharp. Thanawiyatu, secondary. Al-Madrasatu, Thanawiyatu, secondary school. Inshallah. Fine, my brothers and sisters. We will do this next time. If you get time, you can read it and understand, because I'm sure most of the things that we have done will be repeated here. There's nothing new here, nothing new here, but I will explain you what is new next time, inshallah. And now we go back to what I always insist that you must do it. You must do it yourself. But the two things I emphasize a lot, and I put a lot of efforts on it, and I pay a lot of attention, okay, to this matter. One is the pronouns, and the other is the conjugation of verbs, okay. The pronouns, my brothers and sisters, I cannot emphasize more. Everything is here. I told you last time from page number 6, I think, to 17, contain so much important information. Book 1, Madina, Book 1, handout from Madina, Book 1. These are the handouts I used to give separately to the student long time ago. Okay. And then when Brother Yusuf Jamal joined us, okay, and took initiative to establish the website, and then he gradually typed everything. So these are beautifully typed by Brother Yusuf Jamal. May Allah bless him and his family for his devotion and sacrifices. Now, these are the things, my brothers and sisters, they are worth pondering over it again and again. Now, if we had a live class, I will be distributing these handouts to you. But now we don't have live class, and I don't know when we will start to have live classes again. The things do not look promising, my brothers and sisters. There's too much fear outside among masses, and I don't blame anybody. When you see the videos of sick people, how they are dying, it's really frightening. So we all have to be very careful. Physical distancing is of extreme importance. All the time I see on the television, when I watch the news, one thing they emphasize. You must be watching it and noting it down. Stay home. Stay home. That's all they say in order to protect yourself. So I don't know when we are going to have live classes. But right now, I have only one request. Even in schools, sooner or later, students will be learning on, computers, everything. The programs will be, the teacher will teach on computer. The children will stay home and learn from computer. The time is coming, sooner or later, maybe in the next 5 years. So now, to have a printer at home is a necessity, and they're very cheap. The printers are very cheap. So I'm sure everybody has printer. So you should print out book 1. Right now, only print out book 1. The PDF of book 1, Brother Yusuf Jamal has put on our website, LQ Toronto. Make copies from it, and keep it there and study from there, put notes and everything, okay? So these are the verbs you should be doing it, You should be doing it. Only 4 columns, remember. Only 4 columns. Nasara, kataba, dakhala, daraba, jalasa, gasala, fataha, dhahaba, raka'a, samiya, fahima, laiba. So you should do it, inshallah. Now you know how to conjugate. I have said it many times to you. Maybe I should go back here. See, here we have done this, you know. Also, you should print out these things, the conjugation sheet. Print out. Brother, I've got about a couple of thousands of them in the warehouse. What to do with it? I cannot give you. There is no way that you can come. So you have to print out, make a copies of these, and then do one sheet for one verb. And if you don't have printer, then take a plain sheet of paper and write down on that. What will you write down? What will you write down on them in each line? Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu, ana nahnu, huwa huma hum. This you should write it down on each line, and from across from it, you write down the verb. Okay, I showed you the sheet before there. I'm doing a new verb. Try to do now, my brothers and sisters, kataba. What is it? Kataba. Okay. Write down here, kataba, which means he wrote. And here the root words, kataba. Fine. Write it down on plain sheet of paper. So how will you conjugate, my brothers and sisters? Huwa kataba, huma kataba, katabu, katabu. Hiya katabat, huma katabata, hiya katabat, huma katabata. Hunna, this is where the changes take place. Hunna katabna, katab. Na hunna katabna, anta katabta, antuma katabtuma, antum katabtum, antum katabtum, anti katabti, antuma katabtuma, anti katabti, antuma katabtuma, antunna katabtunna, antunna, katabtunna, ana katabtu, nahnu katabna, ana katabtu, nahnu katabna. Now all these things, my brothers and sisters, you got to do it. And it is my request, since most of us are in a lockdown situation at home, my brothers and sisters, keep on doing these things. I just said, if I say kataba, ana, what will you say? Katabtu. He kataba. She katabat. They, you will say katabu. Okay. You, masculine, katabta. You, feminine, katabti. All of you, katabtum. So we katabna. So do it and think about it. And also for your reference, I'm coming here, my brothers and sisters, here. This is the most important thing. Most important thing. Conjugation of past tense. There is a meaning everywhere here. Fi'l ke saath fa'il chalta hai. Everything is here. And all that you have to do is change the verb. Change the verb. Okay. So I ask you something here. Let us change it. Okay. Shariba. What did I say? Shariba. Okay. Huwa shariba. Huma shariba. Sharibu. Sharibu. Hiya sharibat. Huma sharibata. Hiya sharibat. Huma sharibata. Hunna. Hunna sharibna. Hunna sharibna. Anta sharibta. Antuma sharibtuma. Antum sharibtum. Anti sharibti. Antuma sharibtuma. Antunna sharibtunna. Ana sharibtu. Nahnu sharibna. Ana sharibtu, I drank. Nahnu, we drank. So you can keep this also in front of you. If you have a, I think we had given this to everybody in the class in Tariq Masjid. So most of you have it. Very precious handout, my brothers and sisters. Now, like that, sajada you can do, shakara, okay, khalaka, all are beautiful, beautiful verbs, easy. I want you to do it, my brother. Master these things. All of them are easy. 4 columns, remember? 4 columns, okay? I will write down here column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, and column number 4. Don't worry about, no, I should say column number 5. I should say 5. Don't do 4 and don't do 6. Don't do it. Don't worry. Now I come to the next important thing. So I repeat, every pronoun is definite. Definite. Okay? Ismu ishara, ismu mawsula, they are definite. And they are mabni, they are fixed, they won't decline. Their declension, we have to estimate. If I say here, huwa, it's marfu. When we go a little bit advanced, then I will tell you how to define it. Not now. It's mabni, it's huwa, it's marfu. Now, how do you make that huwa into mansub and majroor? There is no way. You cannot change huwa. So what happens? Another form of huwa comes, which is the form of majroor and mansub. So do you see here? Huwa change into who. That's it. Who. Huma remains same. Huma remains same. Hum remains same. But here changes. It changed into ha. Huma again same. And then hunna same. And then ka changed. Kuma changed. Antum kum. Okay. And then anti ki. Kuma kunna. And then this is ana changed into ya mutakallim. What is it called? Ya mutakallim. So if I say kalamun and I want to say my pen, what will you say? Kalami. If you have a book, how do you say my book? Kitabi. If you say house, how do you say my house? Baiti. That is what the ya mutakallim will do. And that is very important for you. And same way, my brothers and sisters, we have these things, all these pages are full of them, and you can see it, how they are conjugated. But a lot of efforts of typing, arranging all these things. have put by Brother Yusuf Jamal, may Allah bless him. And then, my brothers and sisters, these are very useful. You won't find anything better than this to explain everything. So I want you to do it. And as we progress, I want to tell you more about it. So we have here, my brothers and sisters, a short. Ilah. This is harf. And you put who there. To him. To him. What will happen? When you put who, that ilah will open up. It will become ilay. Ilah will become ilay. And then because there is ya here, this who will change into he. It will become huwa ilayhi. Huma ilayhima. Now why are these shaded? The shaded is the sign that these pronouns will get a kasra. Will get a kasra. That is the meaning. You try to understand, look at it. See here we have fi. You put a who there. You cannot say fi who. No. It will change into fihi. Why? There is a ya before it. And here, ilah became ilayhi, Allah will become alayhi. And here, minhu, that will be same thing. No change. So you try to do that, my brothers and sisters. And remember this song. This is very useful song. Very, very useful. Okay, my brothers and sisters. What happens when a pronoun joins a noun or a preposition or an adverb? So here I tell you, when a pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. When a pronoun joins preposition, we get jar majroor. And when a pronoun joins an adverb zarf, we get zarf. That's it, zarf and mudaf ilayhi. So remember this, my brother. This is a very helpful song. I hope you all sing it and memorize it, inshallah. When a pronoun joins a noun, see, when a pronoun joins a noun, we get mudaf ilayhi. When a pronoun joins preposition, when a pronoun joins preposition, what do we get? We get jarun wa majrurun. When a pronoun joins a zarf, what do we get? We get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Remember this, my brothers and sisters. And then you try to conjugate with all the things that are here. You can, and you want to change it, you can change it, inshallah. Kalamuhu, kalamuhuma, kalamuhum, mudaf ilayhi. Kalamuhu, kalamuhuma, kalamuhum, kalamuha, kalamuhuma, kalamuhunna, kalamuka, kalamukuma, kalamukum, kalamuki, kalamukuma, kalamukunna, and then kalami, and then kalamuna. Baituhu, baituhuma, baituhum. Baituha, baituhuma, baituhunna. Baituka, baitukuma, baitukum. Baituki, baitukuma, baitukunna. And then baiti, Rabbuna. Remember that. My favorite. This has become my favorite. Rabbuhu, his Lord. Rabbuhuma, the Lord of these two. Rabbuhum, their Lord. Rabbuha, her Lord. Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhunna. Rabbuka, your Lord. Rabbuki, your Lord, feminine. And then Rabbi, my Lord. Rabbuna, our Lord. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhum. Rabbuha, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhunna. Rabbuka, Rabbukuma, Rabbukum. Rabbuki, Rabbukuma, Rabbukunna. And then Rabbi, Rabbuna. Now we make one zarf. Huh? Okay? Zarf. Inda. So how will you do? Indahu, indahuma, indahum. Indaha, indahuma, indahunna. Indaka, indakuma, indakum. Indaki, indakuma, indakunna. And then Indi, Indana. Very easy. You must sing in this order and sing it. You will remember it. You will never, never, never forget it, inshallah. So there's a blank page in there, and you can copy all these things here, inshallah, and you will like it. Inda. We have here another handout, zarf here, ma'a. So this is Inda. After Inda will come Mudaf ilayhi, and after Ma'a will come Mudaf ilayhi. Huh? Okay. So one more, I will say Mahu. Huh? What did I say? Mahu, Mahuma, Mahum, Maha, Mahuma, Mahunna. Maka, with you. Huh? Makuma, makum, maki, makuma, makunna. And then, my brother and sister, what will you say to Ya Mutakalim? You will say, Ma'i. Huh? See, it will change this into Ya. Huh? It will change this into, maybe I should write down here. Ma'i. Huh? This Ya Mutakalim change into, give it a kasra. Ya Mutakalam, whenever it will come, it will give a kasra to the noun that she is joining. This is the characteristics of Ya Mutakallim. I think Brother Yusuf Jamal did mention it somewhere. Anyway, here. Ya Mutakallim. Huh? Kitabu became Kitabi. Huh? See here, Ya came, Kitabu became Kitabi. So do it, my brothers and sisters. I hope the lesson was interesting, and we will go to lesson number 10 next week, inshallah. In the meantime, do all your homework. If you have any questions, write to Sister Kamisa. She will forward it to me and I will answer it, inshallah. Okay, my brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you and reward you for your hard work and sacrifices. Remember, my brothers and sisters, I believe in it. When I was studying, I felt that I'm studying the Arabic language for only one reason, to understand Quran. And if I understand Quran directly, without translation, then I'm getting closer to Allah. I'm getting closer to Allah. So everything involved in getting closer to Allah, learning the language, writing, doing homework, has a reward for you waiting. Everything, Allah will reward you all over time and everything. Allah will reward you, for all of us, for me, for you all. Okay, my brothers and sisters. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka anta samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.